In a recent study, left-handed participants were compared with right-handed participants in terms of the time it took for them to solve a jigsaw puzzle. The handedness, so whether you're right or left-handed, of the participant is an example of what kind of variable. Okay, so basically people are going to be either right-handed or they're going to be left-handed. So people are going to fit into one of these two different groups. And so usually when you've got different groups, you can think that that is your, I'm just going to put IV for independent variable. And we're checking to see how much time it took them to solve the jigsaw puzzle. So it's going to be time that's being measured here. It's going to be time that's being measured here. So just like in the previous multiple choice, or in one of the previous multiple choice questions, we have only one variable, which is time, that's being measured for these two different groups. And so it looks like we're dealing with an independent variable. The handedness, whether they're right or left-handed, is the independent variable. But actually, that would be wrong. It's not a true independent variable. Instead, what we've got is a quasi-independent variable. A quasi-independent variable is one where we didn't actually do any manipulation. So for example, we don't make people right-handed or left-handed. People naturally are right or left-handed. The groups are already pre-existing groups. We're still checking to see how handedness affects the variable, which is time, but we didn't actually do any manipulation. The groups were sort of pre-built into the sample. And so if I am checking people's genders, that would also be a quasi-independent variable. If I'm checking which hand they prefer, or their dominant hand, that's an independent variable. If I were to, let's say, create two groups and give each group a different kind of drug, in that case I would be manipulating, and so in that case it would be A, the independent variable. But here the answer is B, a quasi-independent variable.